All right, this is the berated
We're keeping this. Nope, we're keeping all this.
I'm gonna do a new start. I'm doing a new start.
No way.
Yeah,
keep this.
I don't want to keep. Okay.
Keep this. This is gold. I'm telling you, come in hot.
So this is the berated B-rated movies podcast monthly recap episode.
Hell yeah! Check. See? Check.
Check.
See?
Okay. We did all the
See,
things.
this is amazing.
We did all the things you're not supposed to do in an episode.
Oh, hell
in
no.
like
This is
30
what
seconds.
makes these episodes amazing. Dude, we've already... Here's what. Well, you didn't even introduce yourself. The man who needs no introduction.
Anthony.
Boom. And then there's me, Brian. You see how we switched it up this time?
Yeah, we did. A little bit.
We switched it up. Berated, B-rated movies.
Yes.
Right? And so tonight is just our recap episode. And if you can't tell by now, we've had some to drink. And now we're just going to go over all the episodes that we watched for the month and some of the poll questions that I thought were pretty funny, but some people took them too serious.
Yeah.
You know?
So we're kind of grandfathering in the last episode of last month into our 80s month, which is technically not 80s month, but okay.
Yeah, but you know what's funny is I think that it was because last month's episode or last month's recap, we had drank a lot, and so we forgot about a movie.
That's
so
true.
we'll just bring it into this month's episode.
We will.
But I'd like to point out real quick that usually on our normal episodes, we have, let's see, one in the intro, one the first half, and then one to the end in the outro.
Yeah.
So we have like 3 drinks on each episode. And our episodes are, hour and a half, 2 hours.
Yeah.
But our recaps are about
30 minutes.
30 minutes. And we try to get in minimum like 4 drinks within this 30 minutes. So you can tell we've already had a couple. Like we come over here pregame and then get into the episode.
Yeah.
So good times tonight.
So just to kick this off, we ended last month with Corona Zombies.
But that one wasn't
not 80s month, no.
On what do you call it? Our recap.
It was not.
Corona Zombies. Thank you for saving America. No, because of the end of it, right? Nothing. Weren't they on a boat?
Well, no, the lady was popped out of her garage and into
because they were in a trailer.
Yeah, and into the some creepy den or something.
Oh, I don't know. It's but
yeah,
Corona Zombies. It was based off of the and I always say this too, based off of the trailer to it. It was funny. It could have been funnier.
Could have been funnier. I thought it was pretty inventive though to use old 70s footage and dub it over.
Oh, that was amazing. That was fucking awesome.
It was pretty fun.
I think one of our poll questions was, what was your favorite I forgot the name of the company.
Oh, Scrambles.
Soup.
Yeah.
It was Bat Soup or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everybody chose the Bat Soup. What the hell? Yeah.
I'll take some bat soup.
I would love some. Thank you. But yeah, Barbie. Disappointed we didn't see Barbie's, breast to titties.
She was she's the hero of the story. You're not supposed to sexualize the hero. She for
sure should have let them breathe.
Well, there's still 2 more movies in that series.
Oh, hell yeah, then. I'm going to go home and watch both of those movies.
You probably find them on Tubi.
Tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Corona Zombies. It was funny.
It was funny.
Thank you, good. Corona Squad.
The Corona Squad saved our lives.
Hell yeah, they did. Them and their amazing haircuts.
From the zombie stripper murders.
That'd be the place to go out. how embarrassing that'd be. Like, when you like die and there's like, Anthony, if I die, clear my browser history, and then they die.
Yeah.
There's no way to clear your browser history if you die in a dirty ass strip club.
Yeah, it was really it was a choice.
Like if the strip club had like a really fucked up name, like, horse fucking strip club or something. I'd be like,
it had a really messed up
God.
Name. Yeah, it was a really ridiculous name.
Yeah. Anyways, Chrono Zombies. Yeah. Great. Hilarious.
So, on to Texas Chainsaw Massacre Part 2.
Oh my God. I remember that.
It felt okay. So I want to say, like, so far of the ones we've talked about, this is my favorite. I really did enjoy, like, thinking about it again, how over the top the Part 2 was.
I have personally gone out and bought 15 chainsaws since then
for no reason.
Yeah, all different lengths and sizes and RPMs, and I just keep hitting random people's cars with it to be like, oh, okay, this chopped down my, my Palo Verde tree, but it's not going to get through my Isuzu Amigo door, so I need to go switch up to a different chainsaw size.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, this got my Boss Eye wood, but it didn't touch anywhere near my, Chevy Equinox door.
Maybe that, and I'm just like really super into like Bill Moseley.
No, that was like a good one.
Like the dude with the metal, the metal
with the head,
the metal plate in his head.
Yeah,
like Bill Moseley with his 70s radio DJ talk.
Yeah, dude,
like that guy. Great.
When you mentioned it that night, it was like, "There's a Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2." I was like, "No, there isn't." Like it's just Texas Chainsaw Massacre, like 20 or 2001. You're like, no. And then I looked at it, I was like, holy shit.
Yeah, there's a 3, there's a 4.
Dude. No. Funny. But just the random shit that happened in that movie, how like, remember the beginning of it, like all of a sudden the car was like reversed and shoved all the way up on top of the embankment.
Oh, yeah.
No, but yeah, good. Disgusting ass chili cook-off.
Yeah, with the human meat.
Yeah. What the hell?
With the guy that, I have to correct myself, who was not from Farmer Vincent's Fritters. He just looks like another creepy old white guy.
I mean, there's a bunch of them, apparently.
Yeah. There's a bunch of people that can play creepy old white guys, but he is known for a lot of movies.
I've always said in a bunch of our episodes, dude, I want to be, I guess I didn't say I want to be the creepy old guy. I want to be like the old racist dog on the porch or something stupid like that,
Yeah.
Get the tea and then get the, like, I'm looking for Gran Torino. Like, what car could I get for Gran Torino? I mean, I guess the Challenger, that looks similar.
You get a Trans Am.
Ooh, the T-top. That still has the clock in the dashboard.
Yeah.
My buddy had one of those. Had it for 2 days in high school and totaled it.
Oh, my God.
Obviously, I'm not that old. But he was really impressed with it because he got it and the clock still worked. Like, I know nothing about cars. I don't know a goddamn thing about cars. Like, I graduated high school in 2000. Like, my buddy got this Trans Am T-top and he was so impressed because the clock still worked. And that was like a major selling point for him, was they have like the whatever, like analog clock on the dashboard. Yeah. And so him and one of our friends were driving it the next day and they fucking totaled it.
Well,
I was like, yeah, good job.
Like, how fast you got to drive to be able to do that?
I mean, like, the fact is that even if the car you thought it, was like 10 grand, but the Kelly Blue Book on it is $5,000, and you get into overpaid. A wreck, then guess what? Like, it's done.
You're not going to get that much money back.
Yeah. I got into a car wreck once, and it just scratched the entire side of my car. It was like over $2,000. And I was like, dude, it's just a scratch. They're just like, well, we got to do the front, the front part, and then the door, then the other door, then the back part. And I was like, oh, that makes sense. And they're just like, nope. So, whatever. So, Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2.
Yeah.
Shooting mailbox instead of hitting it with bats.
Yeah.
Assholes.
And so much car phone use.
Hell yeah, their bill so astronomical.
Well, they're rich. What are they worried about?
You could tell because they were wearing those sunglasses at night
and wearing their sweaters around their necks.
They wore their sunglasses at night.
Yeah.
So they can.
So then we watched Maniac Cop.
Hell yeah. Maniac Cop. That had Donnie on that episode.
Yeah, we had Donnie on in that episode.
I don't remember if that's the episode that I never drink too much. We'll put that on a question sometime. But Maniac Cop, that I know that for sure. We had some I had my buddy was driving to I'm not going to say too much, but they were driving a couple states away, and they had a van, and I think that it was like a 15-person van, and they had some kids in it, and they're like, yeah, we're going to listen to Maniac Cop on the way down. I was like, don't listen to that shit while you're driving with your kids in the car, man. Like, we've known each other for how many years? But anyways, Maniac Cop, that was a poll question. How to give CPR. And then one of the questions was spaghetti ass arms or just randomly push on somebody's torso. And again, spaghetti ass arms, no. So if we're going to be serious, always lock your elbows.
Lock your elbows and go to the bottom
Hands.
Of the sternum.
Yeah. There's some people that say, oh, the nipple line. No, it shouldn't be the nipple line because, well, people's nipples are completely fucked.
Well, not just that. You're way too high. You're not even at the heart.
Yeah, but then there's also use your ring finger to touch the bottom of the sternum, then put your 2 fingers down, and then put your palms on there. Then that's usually the center of the chest.
Yeah.
Dude. And then lock your elbows. And then push. You know? This guy, when he was doing the compressions on that movie, he was just like he was doing the fucking hit my arm, oh, and then he did the fucking wave or whatever the hell you wanted, the worm.
It was so awkward.
Like he was like twerking
while
he was doing that, and then the other person comes like, here, let me do this. And he was like putting his hand on the guy's like liver, and the other hand on the guy's kidney, and was fucking pushing randomly.
He resuscitated.
He wasn't even doing like 30 and 2. He was like, oh, I'll just do like 5 here, and then I'll check his pulse, and I'll do like a 4 on his belly button, and then I'll, twist his nipple and do another 5 up here on his chest. Like fucking randomness.
It was very random
with a CPR on this one.
It's very obvious they didn't have a medical expert on hand, or if they did, they weren't listening to them.
Or there's like, just do whatever you want. Okay.
Yeah.
And just do whatever they want.
Exactly.
Oh my God. Yeah. So none of those answers were correct. Well, I would have taken spaghetti ass arms. That one would have been a good one.
Well, because at least the spaghetti ass arms put you in the right spot when you're doing it.
But I mean, I guess could have gone with jello ass arms.
Yeah.
But yeah, completed the wet noodle arms. No, I think if me and you ever needed CPR by any one of our listeners, then we're just fucked.
Yeah, we're in trouble.
Unless we're choking. If we're choking, then they can push on us and, basically kind of do like a Heimlich maneuver, I guess.
Yeah, like a frontal Heimlich.
Yeah. So, what else? That was that was the movie where all of a sudden they showed that close-up scene of that person getting the CPR, and then they never brought him back to life. So there's for sure going to be a Maniac Cop 2 sometime.
And a Maniac Cop 3.
Shut up. Is there really already?
There's 3 of them, yeah.
Hell yeah. And it's going to just turn into RoboCop.
I mean, we lose Bruce at some point.
Oh, yeah, and that guy had that big-ass vagina on his face.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And we had, like, the Dick Tracy bad guy.
Oh, yeah.
With his huge cheekbones and his gigantic chin.
Just love to punch that. Hiya! Hell yeah, Maniac Cop.
That was
Donnie.
a fun one.
Yeah, Donnie was on that.
Then we had Choose or Die.
Yeah, like Jumanji, but way more murder and gore. And like I said, I did that post about
After
it.
like a first watch, I think I was good with it, and then I watched it again, and maybe it's just like the analysis paralysis.
No way, man.
But like my biggest complaint about that movie is it's supposed to, like, because I know you haven't seen it, Dad, but like it was a text-based RPG, like from the 80s kind of thing, where it basically tells you to choose one thing or the other. But because it's so annoyingly linear, it basically takes away from the text-based thing, and it becomes like digital Saw.
But yeah, like it starts out like nice and friendly. Like, hey, do you want to have Cheetos or Fritos? And you're like, oh, Cheetos. And it's like, all right, do you want to chop this person's head off or chop this person's body in half? And you're like, wait a second. Wait 1 second.
This is really abrupt.
Like, out of nowhere, you came in hella hot.
This is like any type of Asian language or German language. It's just like
just comes in screaming.
Like we get in there fast.
Yeah.
Like
it's like book wani hongo de nanto imaska. Yes. That's exactly what the hell
it kind of feels like that. But to me, like the abruptness of it, I get like it's a shock factor and that's what it's supposed to be. But like just thinking back at it, it takes away from all of the text-based complexity that you get from a text-based RPG. Where, like, I think it's supposed to be like the text-based RPG for people that have never played.
But I really liked it too. That like it was like in real life though, you know, like that.
It was cool.
That scene of that woman. So this one girl, she's at the diner, and it's like, you know, clean up or order something else or something, and she's like, clean up, and so the woman just took all these glass coffee mugs and just started smashing them on the ground.
Oh yeah.
And then she's like, clean up, and then she started just picking up the glass and eating it. And you're just like, what the hell? And like the woman's like, I don't know what I'm doing. You're just like, you're eating glass, just stop.
And she's like mindlessly eating glass.
I can't do it. No, she knew what was going on because you saw the fear in her eyes.
Well, yeah, and like
she's like, I can't stop.
And like the girl like tries to run over and save her, and like the guy like video game like
body checked her.
Body checks her.
Yeah, it's like she had hypothermia. I can't control my hands. And she was just eating fistfuls of glass, dude. So, you know, that was the cool part of that movie that I liked, was that even though it was a video game, like it was like, you know, in real life, and they're just like this and this, and then like look up and all of a sudden that person is doing the questions, the things.
Yeah.
Although it was pretty fucked up the beginning of it, but anyways. No, it's good.
I don't know. I have my issues with it. Like the whole, like I feel like they could have leaned into the part where her mom, you know, she's trying to save her mom by making the decision on where the rat should go.
Oh yeah, that like, scene.
Having all of it take place on a computer screen, but you hear the voice.
Yeah, that was pretty nerdy.
It's not as creepy as it can be with that, like cutting back and forth.
Yeah. Jump out the window. Jump out the window. If it was a rat, you should have just punched the rat. Unless they're in New York where they have like, you know, 8 feet tall rats that are easily 230 pounds.
They can pull pizza upstairs.
Hell yeah, they can. Dude, there's a rat. God damn, I don't know when it was. Like, I think in the 80s, the rat was like in the sewer and it adopted 4 turtles and taught them fucking martial arts and named them after his favorite artists. Yeah, see, you gotta fuck around with the rats, man. They go on, they became superheroes.
And then I hear they met, and they met their arch enemy, who was
made out of metal.
Made out of metal, and his name was Shredder.
Yeah, see, so you have heard of these people.
Or Orokusaki.
Yes. They have a friend, she's a news reporter. Her name's a month of the year, I think. See? So what if that rat Fuck that. What if that rat was Splinter and he was trying to fuck up that girl's mom?
Yeah.
See? Hell no, Splinter.
But what if Splinter had a really good reason?
He probably would. Probably would. You either have big ass rats in New York or some big ass rats in like San Francisco.
Yeah.
You can't use a plunger to plunge them down your toilet. Shit's fucked. That was a good ass reference for me. That's a point.
I don't know, like that. Yeah, like that one. I wasn't like super thrilled with that movie. I feel like
What?
it didn't have a ton of like rewatch value for me.
It was all right.
Okay,
I like it.
It's a nice Netflix attempt. But our final movie of the month was Chopping Mall.
Chopping Mall. That was that was our Fireball and Angry Orchard. What the fuck is that word?
Orchard.
Angry Orchard. I don't know why I was so angry when I couldn't say that word, man. I apologize to everybody. Angry Orchard. Chopping Mall. That was a fun one too. That was the random orgies inside of the mattress store. Like, what the hell kind of mall was that in the 80s?
Yeah, like having a bunch of sex inside of the Mattress King.
And, like, not even, like, in bedrooms either. Like, just randomly, like, hey, guys, meet me at Mattress King. And
like, on couches, like, on bed sets.
So weird and random.
Yeah.
But that was the Johnny Five when he was a day from retiring. He's getting too old for that shit.
Johnny 79.
Yeah. I think we had a bunch of poll questions for this one. Hell yeah, we did. We were talking about if Jessica was really 8'9" and if she could dunk on people. Yeah, everybody said that Jessica can dunk on everybody. So correct, everybody. Good job. What were some other questions? We had legally, how many buttons can a man unbutton from his button-up shirt?
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, and I said 2 buttons. And the other option was if he has chest hair, it's 100% fair game. And so everybody was like, ooh, that one. I think the majority of them, let's see if I have any stats on them, but I think the majority of them did say that only 2.
2 buttons.
Yeah, 2 buttons. So thank you, everybody. That's my personal,
the safe number of buttons.
Yes, right?
Just play it conservative.
You don't want to get too weird.
We're not going for like full Magnum PI here.
Could you imagine having, 4 buttons undone and then getting a sunburn and then taking your shirt off?
Yeah.
And just having like a deep V burn? That'd be hella weird. Right?
Yeah.
Another question, what was it? Like a 20 gauge, you getting hella bucked? So the answers were yeah if you're a nerd or no if you're cool.
Yeah.
So everybody said, yeah, if you're a nerd, you're going to get bucked by a 20 gauge. Which, I mean, that kind of makes sense.
I get that.
Trying to think of what else did we ask. I think, was that the episode 2 where I almost spilled my drink? I think it was. And I caught it. And so I asked, did Brian smell my drink? And it was like, no, he's a pro. No way he would party foul like that. And then 100% of every answer said that I have reflexes like a ninja cat. So I would not have spilled my drink. So I appreciate everybody's everybody's
nice
answer on that.
That's a very nice, supportive answer.
That's legit answers, man.
It is.
I feel like we need to get some questions going.
We do with every episode.
Hell yeah.
So,
but not serious questions. I really thought that the spaghetti ass arms would get more. I I don't know. Maybe I thought it was funnier. Spaghetti ass arms rather than random ass spots on a torso.
Yeah.
But
So now, before we wrap this up, how would you rank these episodes?
that's a toughie. I know you're not going to agree with it, but
Well, all of these are like relatively close.
yeah,
I know you're going to disagree with my bottom one, but
you'd better not say what your bottom one is. I think for me, my top two. Ooh, well then, I don't know. Coronavirus was pretty funny,
well, yeah.
but I think my top two would be Chopping Mall and Maniac Cop.
Okay.
They're funny. They were good. Chopping Mall for sure. I'm gonna say Chopping Mall, Maniac Cop, Coronavirus. But then Coronavirus doesn't count this month because it was supposed to be last month's.
We'll throw it in
Yeah.
because we didn't talk about it.
Then maybe it's just because I forgot the other ones too. Just kidding. But yeah, I think Chopping Mall and Maniac Cop. I think those are my top one. Even though there's two of them, I'll say top one. Don't you dare say Maniac Cop's your bottom one.
I wasn't going to say Maniac Cop.
Is what?
It's not my bottom. No.
Okay. I was like,
gonna
no.
say, as far as like top two, I would actually put Texas Chainsaw Massacre as my top, and Maniac Cop is two.
Ooh. Yeah, Texas Chainsaw. That was a good one, though.
I would put Corona Zombies at. Hold on.
Coming in with a slick.
Corona Zombies at 3.
Yeah.
Chopping Mall 4 and Choose or
No
Die 5.
way.
Yes.
Oh shit! I forgot. No,
Bottom.
see, dude, this is why the alcohol.
I just feel like it's like whitewashed 80s.
No way. Choose or Die. I forgot about that. Hold on.
It's
Hold
so,
on.
like that's my biggest problem with it. It's too slick. Like the 80s felt like the 80s because the 80s were like weird, goofy, and imperfect. And you take out all the weird, goofy, imperfect and just put in a bunch of 80s references and call it an 80s movie.
I think we need to get one of those Who Wants to Be a Millionaire buzzard things. What's like, is that your final answer? Because I forgot. Like, Choose or Die. I like that movie. I'd say Chopping Mall, Maniac Cop, Choose or Die. That's my top 3.
Yeah, I didn't really like Choose or Die that much.
I thought Choose or Die, unfortunately, I thought after the opening scene at Texas Chainsaw with the, the chainsaw through the doors, and then I even had my buddy from work, like he messages me, like he'll listen to it and he'll message me and he'll be like, really, Brian, just randomly testing out random sizes of chainsaws? I'm like, hell yeah, but it's pretty funny.
Yeah.
But no, mine are my top 3. I don't think in an order. Well, I think Chop 'Em All would be my number 1, and then Choose or Die and Maniac would be my 2.
Yeah, I can't go with you on Choose or Die.
All right, you know what? I'm gonna leave. Lock up.
For me, it ends up at the bottom.
Really?
I just felt like I don't know. Like it just felt like it had no heart.
Dude, I'm just giving it that one just because of the sheer, like, could you imagine that if all of a sudden you're just hanging out and then all of a sudden you're doing random shit? And I was like, dude, quit. It's like, I can't. Like, Anthony, quit spray painting the side of your wall. I can't do it. Somebody made me do it. Like, what are you talking about? You can't stop.
Yeah.
Like, just that sheer, like, kind of fear of, dude, I can't. Like it's uncontrollable. Like that's nuts, man. But
I get that.
That's what me and you were here for.
I get the creepiness of it, but
we're getting down to the down and dirty of these movies.
I just felt like it was like it felt too sawish to me.
Yeah,
instead of
Literally choose or die.
It's choose or die instead of live or die, make your choice.
Yeah. Nope, I can see that.
That's my main complaint with some of these is like ever since Saw came out, everything has to be Saw.
Yeah, everything it's either, but at the same time, it's it's black and white. There's no gray area. Like there's that other movie, what is it, Truth or Dare, that was very similar to a Choose or Die. It's like, I dare you to drink this gallon of vodka and then fucking go balance beam up top on the roof. You're just like, I don't want to do that. Well, then guess what? You're fucking dead.
Yeah.
But no, good choices. Good choices. We both agreed on number 2.
We did.
Bingo. So, yeah, I think, man, next week's going to be a new month this year.
Oh, yeah. We're going to...
Got to figure out these random-ass movies.
We have no list yet.
I think that the last couple times that we've recorded, we come up with 2 movies, and we're like, do you want to see... do you want to see this or do you want to see this? Do you want a really good movie or do you want like this movie that's going to make us laugh or
Yeah.
And then I think that just the spur of the moment type of answer, I think that's what we've been going with the last couple episodes.
Yeah.
I think we can go with that one. I think next week it's your pick, yeah?
Is
it? No, I don't know.
I think so.
But yeah. We completely forgot. See? I think the wrap-up episode is just going to be hella sloppy, which are funny, because these are the wrap-up ones where we have just the random drinks. So,
yeah.
But anyways, yeah, I hope everybody, the wrap-up episodes, they're pretty funny. So,
yeah.
Guess we'll see you next time.
All right, we'll see you next month.
See you next time. 17? No.
Years.
We need to. Can we? What's that called? Copyright that saying. 17 years.
I'd have to look into that. I don't know about that specific phrase.
Because then somebody else could just come in and be like 16 years. No.
Yeah, but it doesn't have the same punch.
Riley gets someone that's like, nobody wants 6-minute abs. They want 7-minute abs.
Yeah.
And you're just like, well, what if somebody comes in and they want 5? What? Nobody's going to want 5-minute abs. Shut up. But, yeah. Good times.
Yep.
Give us a like, listen.
Head to the Instagram page. Answer the polls.
Yes. Hell yeah. Answer the polls. And if you've listened to us, obviously... If you listen to us, we're just a bunch of smart asses that are, random ass questions. I think there's that game, I forgot what it is. What would you meme or would you meme? Something like that. And I think the correct answers are what's going to make us laugh more. They're not serious questions, everybody. They're what is going to make us laugh more.
Pretty much.
Hell yeah. Spaghetti ass arms. But then random ass torso. That's also pretty funny.
Yeah.
So, anyways, look for more poll questions on Instagram. Berated, B-rated movies. And I think eventually we'll probably make like a Facebook page, TikTok.
Oh, yeah.
But I think for now... Listen to us on, Apple, Anchor,
Google, Stitcher, Spotify, and Castro. Actually, now we're on Amazon Podcasts as well.
Oh, really?
I didn't realize I could add us there, so I just went ahead and did it.
Sweet. All right. Well, we're going to wrap up this month's recap. And
thank you for listening to the podcast. We are available on Apple, Google, Stitcher, and Spotify. Give us a like and subscribe if you like what you're hearing.